And we're live.
Oh my God.
Here we are.
Just like that.
Just like that.
You really don't want to be here. Go find another channel. We're just a sick bunch of bastards. I mean, really, if you're watching us, it's just a sure sign that you're mentally unstable. So, I guess enjoy.
Enjoy.
We're supposed to surprise them with that fact at the end, I thought.
No, put it out front. Let people know what kind of trouble they're in for.
Let them know. So, yeah, we're playing some Umerica tonight. Shield of Faith Studios. It's uses the DCC engine with a few strap-ons on top because, we got guns and grenades and like all kinds of sci-fi apocalyptic future type stuff. The Gonzo variant of that. So who do we got tonight? What kind of characters do we have? And I don't mean just when you're playing. Chuck is a character. And who is Chuck's character?
Yes, I am Chuck, the character, playing the character Christian. I am a mutant in the group. We leveled up between sessions, which is fantastic for me because I went from just being this giant, super muscly dude with a tiny head in the center of my chest and a tail that I wrapped around my waist to kind of keep it hidden like a belt. And I went full Ninja Turtle. Like, I grew a shell. My tail went all scaly. I no longer have, regular mouth parts. It's now like a turtle's beak and stuff. Like, went full turtle. It's absolutely amazing.
Not even passable for human now.
Nowhere close. Absolutely not. But yeah, I did get a nice AC boost, nice health boost, and then also my aging was reduced by a bit, so I'll get to live an additional 40 years on top of my normal lifespan because of that.
It comes with some negatives though. If I remember right, you're slower now.
Yeah, I am a lot slower. So I took a -3 to my initiative. My stamina increased too, which is great. But
it's not so much a ninja turtle. You're more like a sumo turtle.
You're more like a sumo turtle. Yeah. My agility also reduced by 3, but I'm still doing okay. I feel good about it.
You're like maybe 2 bites for a T-Rex now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I hope.
Jake, who you playing tonight, Jake?
I'll be playing Green Louis G. He is a former plumber, now turned scavenger, now turned food truck gopher. And now he's in the middle of an oasis about to stare down a giant dinosaur with guns on its back. And oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, same thing plumbers in Umerica face every day. Usually it's an alligator, but now it's a T-Rex.
Yeah, this is why you don't flush your dinosaurs down the toilet, people.
It's a bad decision every time.
Yeah, you never know. You never know what happens. They get all cyberized and everything.
Exactly.
Frank or Dan playing Frank.
I mean, it's basically the same person at the end of the day. I'm Dan, but I'm also Frank. I go out, I put meat on the grill, and I cook it, and then I eat it, and hopefully other people eat it and like it.
Yeah, and give you their money for it.
Yeah, just like in real life, although nobody pays me.
There is that. And last but certainly not least, the shiny form of Fergie, played by Eddie.
Yes, I'm Eddie. I play Fergie. Fergie is a companion bot, shiny and chrome scaled with his fancy clothes, dressed like a cowboy at the moment, full on chaps, the whole shebang. I'd like to get up into the more personal hijinks out of the group. Less shouty and killy and a little bit more huggy and kind of in that direction.
The face of the group, or at least the shiny metal ass of the group.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, if you're joining us for the first time, we're in the middle of a story arc. This menagerie of characters here have decided to make a living on the streets of the Citadel of Scrap by running a food truck. and they're currently in the midst of a yearly food truck rodeo where the best food trucks in all of the Citadel are vying for supremacy and a storefront so that you can leave your food trucking days behind and have an actual storefront in which to peddle your poisonous wares to the streets. Yeah. So we're deep into the second of 3 parts to this great food truck off. So first part, you were teleported and your mission was to pick up a secret ingredient. It was ancient prepackaged foods that you have to use in your dishes that will be served on the 3rd round of things. And so what did you find? What was the prepackaged things from the ancients that you found?
Vending machine food.
All the best stuff from a vending machine. All the vending machines.
Including ice cream.
A working, still cold ice cream vending machine. That's right. Right.
Lots of other stuff, but I think the creme de la creme is the ice cream machine.
The second was to pick up your main ingredient to be used in the whatever the centerpiece is going to be. And as you were going out into the wasteland, everybody had an hour between each food truck to go out there, so there wasn't as much rivalry right off the bat. You were suddenly caught in one of the very odd storms that happened across Umerica, including a bone storm, which you gathered bones to, soup bones. Had plenty of marrow still on them. Yeah. So you have a set amount of time to collect it. And this is you still have time left.
I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah, you collected your bones and you found an oasis in this vast wasteland out here, and you decided to take a look.
We either found our actual main ingredient or our main ingredient found us.
Could be, yes. As Jeremy went to do some, Jeremy's character, who is not here with us tonight, Jeremy had to do some family things. So Chauncey decided to go and throw his fishing rod lure into the big pond and snagged himself a cyber T-Rex.
Yeah.
Which is
one of us is going to eat the other one.
As it comes out of the water, domed brain that used to be one of the 3 Terrys. That's one of the competitors that you're against. And we're going to pick it up there. And since Jeremy / Chauncey isn't with us tonight, he is just going to faint dead away at the bank of the river. As this happens. So we're going to kick this all off with a grand roll of initiative as this horrific partly mechanical T-Rex just kind of crests out of the water.
I seem to recall rolling initiative before we wrapped our session and getting a really good roll.
Did we?
Which it makes perfect sense because we didn't count it. So
yeah.
So
Let's
now
just go ahead and redo it.
Now, well, I know I
give us that one, Dan.
It's coming. Don't you worry. It's coming this time.
Oh, I got a -1.
Oh no, you got 2 ones, Dan.
I got 2 ones.
Oh, a -1. Wow.
Well, the turret Rex did really well.
That's
great. Of course it did.
Sure it did.
All right. Well, it doesn't look like anyone did better than the turret Rex. As it was laying in wait here, this whole thing being an elaborate trap to hopefully draw in one of the other competitors. The former Terry lifts out of the water as Chauncey faints dead away. He is no longer. So we're getting a view from the inside cockpit for the brain. It's got the little targeting reticles, and it shows Chauncey's down. No longer a threat comes up on the screen, and then it branches out, and little reticles hit each one of your characters. And the lock on comes on the screen, and it fires its turret weapons right off the bat. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry.
Quick session tonight.
Yeah.
TPK.
Now you guys are going to get some cover because Chauncey was the only one that came right out to the bank. So you guys have some of these mutated palm trees and such in between you. So it's going to improve your armor class by 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's generous.
Well, wait till you see what it rolls.
I mean, it's probably not generous enough, but
Yeah. So it gets 3 action dice. Its first one is a d20 plus 10 for its missile attack.
yeah.
So off the back of the turret, Rex, you see this little missile rack pop up, kind of wavers around, and several missiles fire off. So, guys, here we go. Let's get this kicked off. Only an 11.
Oh,
He rolled real bad.
that's great news.
More of that,
He rolled-
please.
That's a fumble, isn't
Then
it?
That's a
that one.
fumble. That is a fumble, as a matter of fact.
Please, that just forever.
Please let the water gunk up the works.
Please let the gun explode.
Yep. All right, let me find the firearm
It's
table.
destroyed for life.
I just saw that. It's on page 109. Nope, that's crits.
We could only be so
103.
lucky.
103. Okay, guys, pardon me here. I'm limited on screens today. I'm
It's okay.
having to fit a bunch of stuff on page at a time. So
That's how we stretch our
103.
annihilation out.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, let's see what happens in the fumble. You guys lucked out on the very first roll of the game. So a 32 on the firearm fumble chart. Actually, hold on a minute. Is this
Yeah, I don't think that's a percentile.
This is a D20. It's not. It's a D20. Yeah. There we go. A 4.
Oh, that's not.
Clean misfire. Must manually clear a round from the chamber. Agility check DC 9. So it misfires. The missiles just kind of chunk and then they kind of just drop before they get a chance to arm. He is going to spend his second die to go ahead and try to clear it.
How can he do that with his tiny arms?
They got
Oh, it's
robot
all
arms.
automated. It's all automated. Yeah, these little robot arms come out and start.
I
working on
tried.
it.
All right, I tried. All right.
Successfully clears it. But now frustrated, he will attempt to fire once more. Okay, so with the bonus in AC, does that actually hit anybody?
That
Does,
hit me.
It meets mine.
Okay, so it hits you.
Same for me. It meets my AC with the
Okay,
bonus.
meet your AC.
with that +5 bonus, it misses me.
Okay. All right. So those that are hit, this is a burst weapon. So the damage actually decreases by range increments. So you guys are not very close to it. So it's going to, instead of 5d14, it's going to drop to a mere 5. Here we go. 5d. Let's see. What's the chain again from a 14? Let's drop it.
Is that 12?
14, 12, 10. 5d10.
Fuck, I'm still fucked.
Damn. Damn.
May very well
PG-13.
be.
Sorry, my apologies. I'm done. I'm out.
All right. So 37 points. Now, the thing is as they explode, what happens is there's this, instead of like this big ground explosion and your body being torn into bunches and bunches of meat, there's these tiny little needles that burst out of the explosion and you're peppered with them. Now, here's how this works. If 37 is more than your current hit points, you're down, but you're not dead. So who got caught in that blast?
I did.
Yeah. I
Everyone
did
but
too.
me.
All right.
I can't. I don't even have enough armor for that. I'm
They just
Yeah, it's like,
stuck
don't
into
forget
his
your
turtle
armor.
shell.
Don't forget your armor. Fergie actually is immune to this. He's not human. But you now do resemble a porcupine. That's for sure.
Sounds like a good time to go give him a hug.
Right. Yeah, so that's its action. It's a bit frustrated that its first set of missiles didn't take you out. Its second set was not the ones it was hoping to launch. All
I'm
right,
just
guys.
imagining everybody gets flattened to the ground and I'm just standing there without blinking. Like after I get hit with all the needles, I just pull a cigar up and slide it. Like, all right, what's next?
You light it by
What else you got, sucker?
rubbing a couple of those metal needles together. Light your
There you
cigar. So you guys are in the tree line that's devastated. Like most of the palm trees, the top fronds have been ripped off by these needles, and the trees in the outward area of the blast are just covered in these needles. Your poor little food truck. Actually, that would have been parked at the beginning of the oasis. It's fine. All right. So who's up? That was at a 20.
I had a -1, so it's not me.
I had a 17, but I'm down.
I'm at a -13, so I think we're just done.
Oh wait, were you talking initiative or hit points?
Initiative.
Oh yeah, I'm up. I'm
If
good.
you're still up. You're
No,
still
yeah,
up.
I
What do
didn't
you
take
wanna
any
do?
damage from that.
Yeah. So this thing is still half in the water. It's kind of wading itself to shore. This thing is big. I mean, you saw this form of Terry before. It's pretty dang immense. Yeah. So what do you want to do?
So everybody's down except for me.
Oh no, Fergie is still up. Actually, Fergie, what was your initiative?
I think it was like 7. I'm pretty
It's
low
positive
down.
too.
Yeah,
Actually,
7.
you would go before Chauncey. So what do you want to do other than lighting your cigar?
Oh, let's see here. I've got those grenades on my bandolier, but they're like riot control. I don't know that they would even affect this thing because he's biomechanical, not just biological. I mean, it might be worth a shot. I guess. I guess I could run. How far away is the truck? Because we have the cannon on the truck.
Yeah,
I
the
was
reason
in the
you would
truck,
have stopped
so-
outside of the oasis with the truck is because of all the trees. It just gave you cover. It's impossible to drive it further in.
Gotcha. Yeah, so this would be a range issue at that point then.
Yeah.
Well. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk up to it slowly. Not going to get too close, but I'm going to start walking towards it slowly.
All right. So you're
while
going
I'm
to get out of the
pulling-
tree line. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of the tree line, just take a few steps out while I'm pulling these needles out of me, just kind of casually like.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll take my hat off and kind of bow to it for a second, and then just say, "Oh, you poor thing! You've been under the water for so long. I would be angry too. Who do you maybe need a little bit of alone time and a massage maybe?" And just try and kind of calm it down a little bit.
All right. I tell you what. You make me an attack roll. Yeah, using your talkie bits. So personality check. And
So personality
it's going
check.
to
Yeah,
it's going to
my
make a will
talky
check.
swingy bits.
Right. It's not expecting this. So I'm going to say that there's a chance you might be able to talk it down. It does have a former human brain in control after all. But I will give it a will save if you succeed in your check.
Okay. So let's see here. So I have got, I'm guessing because it's partially mechanical itself, it's not in any way, shape, or form against robots or companion bots.
Well, it's got this big, shiny, organic brain beneath the little glass dish on its head, and it's got cybernetic parts. So you're not really sure. It may very well resent the fact that it's in this body. Who knows? Let's find out.
Yeah. Well, the reason I was asking is because I have I can use my no die as well if they're not adverse to robots.
They are not adverse to robots.
Gotcha. So let's see. That's a D4. Two. Sorry, I'm trying to add up all my stupid. I have so much personality. It's hard to keep track of how many buffs I actually have on it. It's 2 plus 2 plus D4. All right. 17.
Okay. I'm going to take that as the DC. Not your day.
Christ.
Yep, I give you a shot. I gave you a shot. There is something organic in there that can be reasoned with, but it is not buying it today. So it is in fact Christian's turn now.
I imagine it's like making an ugly face at me, and I looked at him like, what, is it all the needles? And I'm just trying to pull them out.
Okay. T-Rex, big giant T-Rex. Lots of guns.
Glass dome on the head with the brain inside.
I'm a turtle. Louis and Frank are both down. The truck's a little ways out.
Mm-hmm.
I am not fast enough to make it there by any means. My ranged weaponry right now is that assault rifle we picked up previously that's loaded with rubber bullets.
Yep.
And a scrap gun.
Now, Chauncey did make bullets for those, regular bullets for them. So you could have had a clip to change out for your rubber for regular.
Okay. God, how far away would you say I am from this thing?
Since you're in the tree line, here, I'll tell you what. We'll leave it to 120 feet.
Oh, that's a long ways away. All right. Yeah, if we can swap out for a clip.
I have a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
It's not doing me any good.
Just kind of laying there. It's probably got a few needles in it too.
So yeah, if I would have swapped out a clip for regular assault rounds beforehand.
Well, you can do it now. They can count as your movement. You can swap it out.
I'll swap out. And then I just want to shoot at this thing's brain cavity.
Okay. So you're going to take basically a called shot.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. It's a little target on top of a big body.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to give you a -4.
Okay.
Okay. And do you have the stats for your assault rifle? If not, I've got them pulled up.
I have the stats. I've got a damage of 1d10, but I think that was the rubber bullets. Is that correct for regular?
No. 1d10 is the regular. Yeah.
Okay.
So your medium range, it's just outside of your short range.
Okay. So does that affect my roll as well?
At medium range, no, you just don't get a bonus.
Okay, cool. All right. So that would be with that -4, that would be a 5 to hit.
5.
A 5.
Yeah, that goes way wide. Way wide.
Blast these giant turtle hands.
Like a tree, like 90 degrees away from this thing.
Well, and also my head's
palm fronds
still
explode.
tiny in the center of my chest. It's really hard to get a comfortable firing position. It doesn't.
Right. Yeah. You're not exactly sure where on your armored form now the butt actually goes.
Yeah. So
fair enough. All right, let me have everybody reinitiate for the next round, including those that are unconscious.
Oh, I got another -1. Oh, that's amazing. All right. Yeah.
Not sure why it's not allowing me to roll initiative now.
Is it giving you the token error?
Yeah, I am got the token selected though. Okay. Technology is not being friendly tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Boy, in more ways than one.
okay, it got a 5. So it looks like Eddie. Looks like you're up. It's not buying your words. It looks like it's actually about to do something really nasty to you.
Ooh. Okay. So here's what I'll do. I'll take one of those grenades and I'll go ahead and try and chuck it kind of down near the edge of the bank, kind of in front of it.
Where
At this
you mean
point, I'm
where,
hoping it either does something or it obscures.
You mean where
its
Chauncey's
vision.
body's lying?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm hoping the gas goes up in a hot desert rather than staying close to the ground.
Right. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Make me just an attack roll first.
Okay.
You're just trying to hit a location, so that's a low armor class to hit. But go ahead and make the attack roll to see if you're on target. If you're not, the grenade drifts. Okay, it's on target.
16. Okay.
All right. And what kind of grenade was this? This was a gas grenade.
Yeah, I think it was a gas grenade. It was out of that security deal at the factory.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing it's like
That one.
tear gas or something.
No,
yeah.
that's a mustard gas grenade, actually.
Mustard gas. Fantastic.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so
There's no Geneva
all right,
Convention
I'm
anymore.
gonna try and be as fair as I possibly can to you, Eddie, because it does have a blast radius and you might still be in it. Go ahead
All
and
right.
roll me.
Are robots
uh,
affected by mustard gas?
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Roll me 2d6. Whatever you roll, multiply that by 10, and that's how many feet away you are from the point of impact.
70.
So
Okay,
70.
70 feet. You are outside of the range. Now, I'm going to just make a luck roll here for our missing person tonight. Okay. Yeah. It basically lands right on his body. It goes off.
Nice.
Nine, Chauncey.
Okay. Since it has a blast range of 30 feet and the T-Rex is, top parts of its body are still within that, I'm going to say it does affect it. So it needs to make a fort save. Roll a d6, Eddie. The fort save is a d8 plus d6. All right, so 10. It needs a DC 10. It has a huge fortitude, though.
I bet.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it basically does nothing to it. Right, Eddie. So that was on your turn.
Does it at least obscure its vision a little?
It is high up there, and it will definitely obscure you. It's like you're in the most of the mist towards the bottom near where its feet are. So it's definitely going to obscure you from it. So yeah, that is a positive outcome, I guess. So who's next?
Dan.
Was Eddie at a 13? Dan, make me a fortitude save.
Nice.
My
Made
only
it.
20 I'll have
All right.
forever.
You wake up. You feel like really numb. You can't really feel your toes or fingers yet, but you're awake. Cannot act yet, but you can get up from a prone position. You're still in the forest line, so you still have some cover where you are.
For now.
For now. Who's next?
Jake.
Jake. Same thing. Make me a stamina or a fortitude check, Jake.
All righty.
20. Same thing. You're up.
Oof.
Can't feel your feet or hands. You're groggy as heck. But
No,
you
that
can-
was Frank's.
Oh, that was Frank's.
Jake got a
Okay.
10.
Yeah, I'm
Jake
I'm
got
gonna
a
burn
10.
I'm gonna burn 3 of my luck to
Yeah.
roll 3d5.
Okay,
So 16.
that'll do it. You needed a
Okay.
15. 16. So same thing. You're a little groggy. Can't quite feel your hands and feet yet, but you can get up.
Nice.
All right. It goes. It's basically going to tromp all over Eddie, or at least try to. The mustard gas is kind of obscuring things and will for the next D4 rounds. So next 3 rounds. So Eddie, it's gonna try and step on you and crunch you, but I'm going to increase your armor class by 4. And by 4. So here we go. Oh boy, he's got a plus 14. Just because it's so big.
Oh my god.
What's your AC with the plus 4 bonus?
14.
18.
Yeah, I mean, if it has a plus 14 bonus, that's almost an auto
Yeah.
hit on all of us.
Unless it fumbles.
Yeah.
That's our saving graces. We gotta
That-
hope
yeah.
for them fumbles.
Pretty much.
Happened the first
yeah.
time. All right, pray for small numbers. Remember, you have armor too, if it'll help. Oh my gosh!
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you get trod upon a big 22. Can you survive that if your armor takes some off?
Probably.
Well, go ahead and roll your armor dice.
Let's see here. I got to remember what I think I put it in my notes.
I think we ended up with a D10 for you. Is that what we?
That
figured
sounds familiar.
Last time.
I think so. I think I had it all noted somewhere.
For those of you that played in Matt's game, this is the Kaiju flashback.
I remember Jeff talking about that.
Yeah. All right. So I'll roll a D10.
Yep. Oh,
21
Okay.
damage.
21 points of damage. I don't know if we have any rerolls on the board. I don't think so.
I don't think so, no.
But that also means if your armor is not impervious, some of your armor breaks there. And I think you had some armor that you set up as being fragile that breaks first. Did you?
Yeah, I've got the two pieces of ablative, and
Yes.
then I've got the duster coat, which is feeble.
Okay. So the ablative or the feeble, your choice. One of the ablatives or the feeble goes first.
I'll go with the coat. Yeah,
All right.
which is the feeble.
Right. And how many steps did the coat give you?
1.
All right. So you're down to a 9 armor die now.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, did you survive 21 points of damage?
My my HP is 19.
Okay. So that's a no.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys hear the squashing of metal. You see the fog, the mustard gas where Fergie was standing. The thing breaches the shore. You hear the squeak of metal being ground beneath its feet. So you're not dead yet. You might make a roll the body check. So hang out.
Okay.
All right.
You
That's
guys
one
just
of
hear
its
me kind of
actions.
wheeze out from underneath its foot. I'm coming, Shunsi.
It is out of missiles. It's fired its 2 different missile racks. So it's out. So it's basically charging the wood line now. So its next action is basically to charge into the oasis, the palm trees where all of you guys are. I said it was 100 and what did I say? 120?
Yeah.
120. It's got a 45 move, double moving. So it's not going to quite make it there, but it's charging your way. I like to think that Fergie is still stuck to the back of its foot.
My 2 little smaller arms are just holding on to the heel for dear life.
He'll have to scrape you off later.
All right. So I guess it's Christian's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it moves.
So it's well within your short range of your rifle now.
How many feet did it move? It was 120. Was that 90 feet it moved up?
It moved 90. Yeah.
Okay. So that puts it within a movement for me.
Okay.
So I am going to charge it. And I'm going to pull out that bronze trophy.
Okay.
And I am going to clock that thing in the knee.
Yeah, I don't know if you can reach the knee.
In
but
the ankle.
yeah.
I am going to clock
there you
that thing
go.
in the ankle.
Yeah, go for it, man.
That's a 27 to hit.
That hits.
Oh my
Was it-
god.
Oh, that was a critical hit as well.
That is a critical
All
hit.
right, here we go. Blow Karam's off skull, deafening foe for 1d6 days.
Got to
inflicting
take it from
additional-
the ankle all the way down.
So yeah, go ahead and roll all that additional points there.
So yeah, 17 base damage.
Right.
The foe is deafened for 3 days, and he takes an additional 1. So 18 points of damage.
Okay, so let's see.
Only being deafened
80,
mattered.
70, 60, 59 hit points left.
Hey,
Yeah, but that you cleaned its clock with that thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
turtle power.
And,
Wow.
And now it's just going to flick you with its big toe.
Hey, I can tank a little bit. I'll be all right.
All right. So next round, and everyone is up except for Fergie. So other than Fergie, everybody go ahead and initiate.
Oh, I got a 10. That's nice.
Still beat us all, I think.
So yeah, T-Rex will go.
All right. So it's going to try its swallow whole attack on Christian. Oh boy, here we go.
Choke it to death.
Plus 14. 22. So I'm pretty sure that hits.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so here's how this works. It's a swallow whole. So first thing that happens is you take the bite damage.
Okay.
Now you got a lot
Quick,
of
hide in
armor,
your
so-
shell.
Yeah, a boatload of armor.
I got
If it
armor.
Works.
Yeah.
And you're
Fortunately.
covered in sleepy needles.
Yeah. All right. So again, apologies, but this thing's a T-Rex,
It's a
guys.
T-Rex.
It's a cybernetic T-Rex. 28 points of damage.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your armor.
My hit point total is 28. So my armor takes 10 of that. So
Oh, nice.
I've got 10 hit points left.
Now, so that's the initial part. It's trying to swallow you whole. So you may now make a DC of your choice. 15 reflex save or a 15 fortitude
I'm
save.
going fortitude save.
Okay.
19.
You make it. So basically it chomps down on you, flicks its head back, and so that you fly in the air a little bit. It opens its maw and attempts to swallow you. I like to think what happens is you stretch out your arms and legs and you catch its jaws.
Yeah.
And then kind of just push yourself off its mouth. All right, so that was its first attack. Wow. The only other, you're the only
I'm
person
it.
here, man.
Listen,
You're the only person here. All right, so it's going to try, and as you're falling, it's going to try to whip around with its tail and just
Okay.
kind of smack you midair like a
Bring it.
baseball bat. All right. 20.
20's a hit. Yeah.
13 points of damage, roll armor.
Okay. I take 8 of it, or I soak 8 of it. So what is that? 5?
5.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I got 5
So
hit
you-
points left.
Yeah, he was pointing for the home run and he swatted you midair and you go flying into the oasis. Roll me 2d10 times 10 is how far you're going to get squatted.
130 feet.
Wow. Yeah. Luckily for you, there's a lot of palm trees and grass to break your
Okay,
fall. I'm not
good.
going to make you take any extra damage. from
I
that.
wouldn't survive.
You
it.
are a turtle.
I'm a
You are a
turtle.
turtle. Its last action is basically to move into the tree line and start ripping up trees, trying to find the rest of you guys. Yeah, there we go. So it's basically in near melee with the rest of you. Who's next?
Dan,
I think it's me.
you're up.
I'm gonna move away from it and try and shoot it in the brand.
All right. It's plus. It's a -4 to do the called shot to the brain, but you can certainly do it.
I mean, it's I think it's this or just nothing. So
Yeah.
I mean, no,
AC 8.
no,
No, that's not going to do it.
no.
That's not
Technically,
gonna do it.
that's a 4 because I didn't have the -4 on it. So
What you have done is ring a dinner bell.
I'm
Yeah.
over here.
Louis.
Oof. Oh, I see him taking shots up at the head, so I think I'll try to go for a called shot to the brain pan.
Sure. What are you
Only
shooting
with my assault rifle.
You got one too. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to go full auto with this one.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. So I'll be rolling at a -4 with this.
Well, okay, hold on. If you're going full auto, there's a couple of other specifics for that. Give me just a second here. I gotta find the page that it is on. Combat. Equipment. Firearms. Okay. Pardon the lookup, folks. I run far too many systems to remember everything off the top of my head. Yeah. Okay. Come on, where is it? Okay, so it does more dice and damage essentially, and it uses up a lot of your ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make the roll.
I did it with -4 for the called shot. It would be a 9, but I'm going to burn 5 luck.
Is that
To roll
5d5?
dice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
For the
yeah,
for the attack die. Yeah.
go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
You do.
So that'll be 26 total.
Nice.
26 points of damage?
26 to
Or
hit.
no, 26 total. Okay, no.
26 to hit. Yeah.
All right, so here's the thing. You're going to end up rolling more damage dice on the auto. How much of are you going to empty the clip?
Yeah. I'm a plumber, not a soldier, so I'm just going to pull the trigger till I hear click.
Okay. You did not have the big bandolero clip or anything like that. This is just a standard size. So what you're going to do is roll 5 damage dice. So you can keep your 10 points that you rolled there, but roll 4 more.
All righty, will do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 17 damage.
27.
So 27 points. Okay, well, you're whittling it down, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, that hurt.
Right to the
right to the
jar.
thing. So what happens is you hear it crack and you start seeing some fluid start to flow out of it. And when that happens, the T-Rex body starts to just like tremor a little bit, and it starts to like, it looks like it's trying to walk forward, but its left leg goes in the other direction. So now it's like making a turn, turning in circles as the brain tries to regain control of the synaptic system. Essentially what you've done, you haven't killed it, but you have taken a round as it can't act on its next round.
Nice.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
So you guys, you don't need to initiate. Just tell me what you're doing. It can't react. So it's basically, it's trying to walk forward, but it keeps walking in a circle this round. So what's everybody want to do?
Shoot it.
Christian, you're
way out
probably on
there.
your back like turtles
Yeah.
do, way out there.
So yeah, my move my turn would be righting myself and then moving towards it. So I'd be within 130 feet at the end of my turn, or 100 feet at the end of my turn.
Okay.
I mean,
Right, so
my
you're just
goal,
gonna move forward?
the long-term goal I have is just to get back to the vehicle.
Okay, you want to run to the vehicle? That's
Well, I'm
fine.
going to shoot at it first.
You're going to shoot at it first. Okay, go
I
ahead.
mean, why wouldn't I?
You're going
I
to
thought
shoot at the brain pan, or are you going to shoot at the T-Rex
I
itself?
mean, let's go for the gold.
All right.
That's a 15.
That's a 15. So its AC is 16.
I'll
wanna-
burn a luck.
Okay, burn the luck. 9 points of damage. The glass shatters a bit more. More of the fluids leaking out. It still seems to be operable though. Louis,
And
you
I will
gonna take another-
continue to move towards the vehicle with a cannon
Right.
on it.
Louis, you want to take another shot? What do you want to do?
I want to move within 50 feet of it if I'm not there already.
You're there. Yeah, you're
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm dropping my assault rifle, whipping out my shotgun, and taking a shot
okay. At the glass dome or at the body of the thing?
at the body of the thing. I don't think I'd be able to hit the amount of precision with a shotgun. So just, oof, that's going to miss.
Yeah, it just scatters.
Woo!
All right. It regains control of itself this round. So everybody go ahead and initiate.
Anybody over a 10, please.
Okay.
Oh, thank God you at least go before it.
By 1. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, so you shot and then you kind of backed up, heading towards the vehicle. So you're up.
I got a sniper rifle, so my range is
Your
for
range
days.
is hideous. Yeah. If you want
Um,
to take a shot, go ahead.
I think my minimum range is 300. So
Oh.
Frank may have had a good day after all.
Tell us how it goes down, Dan.
I mean, this is a brain pan shot, so I assume I'm just knocking one right through it.
What is
Yeah, that's what happens.
I mean,
So
not
this
not
time-
through the tank. I mean, like right through the brain.
Yep. So what happens is, it goes right through the tank, pierces the brain, goes out the other side. There's just a splash of gray matter inside. The T-Rex now falls down, and you can all see Fergie stuck to the bottom pad of its feet, and it just sits there and jerks and spasms. It's cybernetic.
My little crotch shotgun is just going wink, wink, wink,
Yeah.
wink, wink, wink.
It's cybernetics. It's close in cybernetics, just kind of spasm, little blades whirl, and then it just kind of stops. It just stops moving. Congratulations, guys.
Boy,
So what I did on that is I made the
didn't
brain
crap.
case the same armor class as the T-Rex, but I did not give it an armor die. The T-Rex itself has an armor die, so I just made the glass canister just not have armor.
Okay.
There you go.
so we
Sweet
came out
spot.
ahead shooting at the glass. I think.
Did the T-Rex go down?
Man,
It's down. Yeah.
Oh, we got our main course.
We got meat. Oh,
I'm gonna go use my pipe wrench to pry Fergie off of the foot of the T-Rex and roll the body.
That's great.
God,
as soon as you pry me off, I just land with a thud on the ground, and you just hear Dankeschön.
can I? God, I wish I had a cool spell for this.
Yeah, so he technically died, so there's no spell that you can't heal him. You do have to do the roll the body check.
Can I use a second sight to benefit that?
Can you give that to someone else? If so, yes.
I was gonna use it for myself and then go roll them.
Eddie rolls the luck
No,
test.
Eddie rolls the luck test. not you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
If anybody has a way to give someone luck or bonuses, you can.
I don't think I can because I think
All right.
second sight only affects me.
So, Eddie, I gave you a little boon from your little tryst with the cannibal clown. Do you remember what it was?
Don't remember. Did I make a note of it somewhere here? I hope I did. I have a tramp stamp, don't I?
You sure do.
That.
Yep.
Is that
I don't
your boon?
remember if there was anything else though.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Go ahead and make the roll the body check.
So
A
is it
luck
just a luck
test.
check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Luck check. Did you fail or did you succeed?
That is 1 over, so that is technically
Okay.
a fail.
Okay, it is a fail. All right, so here's what happens. All right, this is gonna sort of suck for you, Ferg, because you're gonna have to do a little bit of quick character building here. Not because you're dead, but what happens is you have gone to your maker. But before you reach there, you are intercepted by a delegate of Buddy O,
Oh,
who sends you back. Your tramp stamp disappears. That is the last, the godly vestige that has touched you. You guys look, you've pried Fergie's destroyed form off the bottom of the foot. He's like a sardine can that's been trod on. He's flattened. The what passes for Fergie's guts is just vomited out of his mouth. And there's no life. There's no life in it at all.
how could they?
And
do
then
that to Fergie.
the armor starts cracking. And something inside starts to wiggle its way out, ripping off of the armor. Fergie is reborn. You can make another character with the same stats that Fergie has, but you cannot be an android. Got to pick
Oh.
another race.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's cool.
Wow.
Okay.
Which will require you
Well-
to rejigger hit points and stuff like that, but you have the same stats that Fergie had.
Okay.
How's your relationship with Chauncey going to be, though?
You have been reincarnated as you have an idea of what race you want to play.
Oh, I don't.
We'll give you a few.
Okay.
So something miraculously pulls its way out of Fergie's body.
Wreckage.
It is soft and pink, or possibly gray, possibly furred,
Be one of the badger
but it's
people.
not metallic.
It's certainly not
One of the
metallic.
badger people. Oh God.
That was the Fomorians.
Badger.
Badger. Mushroom.
And as this miraculous event happens, and Frank can, of course, slightly feel the touch, the deific touch of Buddy O, as this miracle has happened.
Thank you, buddy.
Your wand goes off, telling you that whatever you have collected for your primary course, whatever you've had to this point, that's what you have. You've got till tomorrow morning to make it back to the Citadel.
We
What you
got
have at this point is
T-Rex.
what you have.
We got T-Rex.
How would
Bones.
that work? Did we manage to cut anything off the T-Rex?
No, the T-Rex is ours, right?
Yeah, you've claimed
okay.
it.
Fair game. It's
Oh,
just
that's
fair
awesome.
game. We just got to get it back.
Yeah.
We'll just drag it back. One side will be gone by the time we get there, but the top half will still be good.
Now you do have, okay, remember your current contraption is you have a tow truck that's towing the half of your food truck that still exists,
Yeah.
but you do have
Totally.
a mighty tow truck.
Yeah. I think it can take it.
Well, if we section off some chunks of the T-Rex, I can just hoist it on top of like the because I'm like,
I mean, we can carve it up too.
Yeah.
I'm just worried like we can't tow the van, the food truck, and a T-Rex corpse.
How
No,
popular
there's no
will
way
we be?
to get the whole thing.
How
There's no
popular
way.
will we be to serve a Terry for dinner?
I'm kind of thinking that too. Let's go get the remains of the Terry brain. And then let's just carve out like the T-Rex cheeks and maybe like some tail steak.
All right. Yeah, so you load up on tea steak meat and a little bit of Terry pudding brain.
How popular will we be to serve a Terry? I basically
How
like
often
wrote,
do the
Well,
I pretty much like wrote tonight off already, and I'm just amazed. at we're still
you
here.
are a servant of the cannibal god, so I think you have to serve some of Terry.
I mean, it'd be wrong not to.
Nice. The monitor lizard, by the way, did not get squashed. It's still filming from a stump.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Because that should have I mean, I don't want to get first place, but that should put us in first place.
Was the monitor lizard the one that was showing us our score as well?
Yeah. If you want to go over,
I
you
do.
guys are in fact heading. Awesome Arnie is second, actually.
But who's first?
Apparently, something really cool happened to Awesome and his crew.
I mean, we like Awesome Arnie, but who's in first?
We want Awesome Artie to win, actually.
The real question is, who's in first?
Yeah, no, you're in first. You're in first.
We are in
Yeah,
first.
you are. Yeah, no,
Oh,
this
fuck.
is just fan vote. You don't exactly know how fan vote calculates into the final score.
Sure.
But fan vote, you guys are in first.
Oh my goodness.
Well, let's head back and get to cooking.
Where I will then disappoint beyond belief. Hope you're
Right.
ready for those ones.
Okay, so you guys went far afield because you got turned around in a couple of different storms and you found this oasis, took some time carving off T-Rex steaks. So you get back to the Citadel fairly late in the evening, which is fine. It's recorded all of your acquisitions before your timer went off, and you just have to report there in the morning for the final stage, which should be the cook-off.
Yeah.
One of the best bribes we ever done. Get the tow truck.
So I would imagine get home and pass out.
Except we got to have somebody on watch because we're still not in the clear.
There are two Terrys and
Two
all the other
Terrys
contestants out
And
there.
all the other contestants, and they can still kill us.
Well, not when, I mean, technically not when we're inside. I mean, yeah, they can. Technically.
Yes, us. We're not citizens.
That's true.
No, they still can't kill you. I mean,
I
you
mean, they
don't
can
get all the
sabotage
benefits
us.
of a full citizen, but it's still in the prime things that you can't you know,
But
you
they can
can't
still
openly kill
sabotage,
people.
like destroy our property, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, they suffer less because you have no property according to the Citadel until
Yes.
you're a
Yes.
citizen. Yeah.
So we
Okay.
still stand to go backwards.
All right. So it's still part of the original day when we set out, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not past midnight yet.
Okay.
Yep. So some of you are fairly well brutalized.
Yes.
So
I assume I
Bert,
have one.
have
HP.
you ever watched Venture Brothers?
Yes.
Go
Do you
Team
know the
Venture.
episode where the bad guys attack the compound and it goes into lockdown, and Brock is just hunting them naked through the building? Basically, that's what comes out of me.
Okay.
Just I am now a
You're Brock
wasteland
Samson.
warrior, but
Okay.
I am buck naked and covered in my own what passes for blood and entrails.
Yes.
And like one eye's twitching, and I am just itching to get revenge for whoever sent me here.
I hope you do the Brock Samson voice too.
Yeah. Yeah, you have
I
all the
don't know what
memories.
happened,
You have
but
all the
that was
memories of
stupid.
Fergie, but you're inhabiting a new form that has its own desires.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
First
so
thing,
there we
the
go.
first thing I do is I twitch with anger. Who hit me with a dinosaur? And then immediately I snap out of it. Where's Chauncey?
We got him. He's in the truck.
Oh, I
Remind
figured you
me,
just left him there.
we don't recover luck unless we have some special class ability, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, no luck comes back.
Yeah, no, you only get luck for, but I tell you what, slaying a turret Rex is definitely worth some luck. So I will give everybody 3 luck.
Nice.
Hey,
Not
I will give
over our
everyone 3
original
luck.
stat.
You
or
can't go over your, well, no, you can. You absolutely can.
You
Yeah.
can.
Okay.
Wow.
holy cow.
All right.
I've been so conservative with my luck because of that. But
Yeah.
On the way back,
What it doesn't affect is your lucky sign. That never changes. It's
Yeah.
whatever you get at the start.
nothing.
Yeah. On the way back, I've got 4 heal alls, and I'm going to start popping those things like it goes out of style. Because with heal alls, I can take more than 1 a day, but there's an cumulative 1% chance that I become addicted.
Yep.
So I'm going to take 4.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay, so roll.
You want the addiction chance?
Yeah, because it's multiple rolls. Like,
Yeah.
so the first one's only a 1%, but the next one is 2%, etc.
Oh, I'm addicted.
No.
I am addicted. It's the last one that got me.
Dang it.
But
Yep.
I do get to recover.
I got a heal all. I'm going to take 2.
What is that? 16.
Get you all
24.
addicted to heal alls, and all your money is going to go into buying heal alls.
Listen, I'm now fully healed, so I can
Okay.
take first watch.
Gosh, do I have a copy of the game still?
Yeah, make sure somewhere on your sheet that you note that you're addicted to heal alls.
I will certainly do
Can
that.
someone tell me what the hit die is for the cleric?
For the cleric.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec.
I've got it.
'Cause I know I bought a heal all too, so I'm gonna go ahead and use one today. Because I
1d8, I think.
so
Yep.
Clerics of
D8.
the Wasteland.
Yep,
So what would my heal all be?
it's your hit die. Hit die.
level. Is it level by hit die?
Well, for each dosage you take, you heal a hit die.
Yeah, whatever
Just
your
a
hit die
hit
is,
die.
just the single hit die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
I-
for Umerica, clerics are the same as core. It is a D8.
For some reason, I had something saying heal packs are level times hit die.
That's different than a heal all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I have heal packs, so maybe.
Okay.
I'm saying
Well, if you have a heal pack, that is different.
But you
I
can
don't
only do
remember
one a day with those.
one a day. One a day. I don't know what level we were though. Are we 3 or 4?
We're 3.
now? 3. I didn't update. So 3d8
Well, does it say your full hit die or just a hit die?
level times hit die.
Okay. So 3d8, yeah.
Yeah, and that's per, but you can only do the one.
Yeah. I assume I would take my stamina modifier out of it. Better than 1 hit point.
I'm addicted to heal all.
All right. I'm not dead. I assume when I came back with my nat 20, I just came back with 1 hit point. So,
Yeah. How about Louis?
just enough to brain a T-Rex.
Louis gonna sleep it off?
Uh,
Does anybody have
Well,
anything to spare?
I
Well,
got,
I mean, you can lay on hands as a cleric too. Don't forget that.
yeah. I don't know
So
what.
on my previous body, I had 4 more bottles of drugs.
I'm going
And
to say
I-
anything on your body is destroyed, though.
Is destroyed. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
I am literally just a naked Brock standing in the
Yes,
middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
you are in fact
I still
covered in
need a-
motor oil.
I still need
Now-
a copy of the PDF. I don't know how much lay on hands I get.
Sure. Okay. So first of all, Louis, what is your alignment?
alignment. Let me check my notes. Maybe I wrote it down.
And what's Frank?
I
What's your
don't think
alignment?
I did.
Lawful.
Okay.
I'm a lawful slayer and feeder of people.
Well, considering I'm a scavenger, I would assume chaotic.
Chaotic. You're going to be opposite. Then yeah.
So Dan,
All right.
if
So
DCC bucket healing works the same as that. It's page
well, if he's doing a lay on hands, it's a roll though. It's a spell check.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to remember what I get from that. Spells. I'm just gonna roll a spell that I have
Yeah.
on my sheet.
That's fine.
Um,
17.
That's not bad.
Yeah. It only heals 1 hit die though, because you're on opposite
Yeah.
alignment spectrums.
1d6.
Plus a night's sleep will get you another one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so you're going to be a little worse for the wear come morning, but otherwise just fine.
I won't have
Anyone-
max HP, but I will have max luck.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Now, is anyone doing anything through the night other than keeping watch?
That's it for me.
Okay.
I'm going to go find my hat that I took off earlier before I tried to approach the T-Rex because it's probably the only thing left of me.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll go find my hat and put that back on. So I'm now wearing a hat. I have no weapons,
Where
no
are you
clothes,
wearing it?
no anything. On my head. That's where it goes, Bert.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll
Rest-
just let you have this Mylar suit that I'm using. Could you just put some pants on, please?
No, I need to feel the wind.
I got a
Close
driving
to the
seat.
kill.
He's never felt the wind before. Let him enjoy this.
This is true. This is true. When
Okay.
That's true because before I was an android, I was underground, so I've never felt natural wind.
This is
So I'm probably just like standing really,
You're probably just like-
auspiciously, like legs bent, legs spread out, arms on hips, just kind of like, yeah. this
you're
is the
missing that
life.
extra limb, though, I think. You're probably missing the extra limb.
Yeah, yeah. I miss my extra hands. I could do stuff while I wasn't doing stuff.
Yep. You're gonna have to get your pelvic thrusting back down.
Yeah, I got to train this whole new body to do the things that I was trying to do with it before. I feel like there's
right.
going to be a lot more break-in time on this one.
You might have to go easy with your activities.
Yeah, it's just a little squishier than the last one was.
All right.
I don't think you can handle Buddy O now.
Yeah, the tolerances aren't quite as tight.
Okay, so come morning then. Nothing happens through the night. You guys take some shifts, being the wary people that you are, but everything's fine. Come the morning, Gordon Rex, the announcer, is there. He's just kind of going through and just inspecting what everybody brought back. You guys are noticing some conspicuous absences.
Uh-oh.
The whole group of Breakfast at Tiffany's not back.
Oh.
Gone.
Oh wow.
Wow.
They've got, looking at the clock, they've got like 15 minutes to make it back or they forfeit.
Wonder
The
if they
Mighty
got
Mighty
tarried.
Meat Tones is down to a single Terry
Oh,
who's
wow.
looking
Oh.
really pissed off.
Wow.
Wow. So we got rid of one Terry and someone else got rid of another.
Ow.
Yep. Armageddon Brunch is still there with Molly Mercury. It seems like they didn't take any damage at all. And they've come back with this all kinds of funguses, like all kinds of mushrooms of different varieties and sorts. The Terry has, much like you're not sure if it's a dinosaur, but he's got huge just slabs of meat that he came back with.
So this is the last Terry.
The last Terry, yep. And of course, the Hunger Mutilators with Chef Arnold Awesome is there, down one of his lovely assistants.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my.
Oh.
That's rough.
I'm gonna point out the last Terry to the rest of the group and go, hey guys, look, it's a solitary.
He's trying out that humor thing.
My God. He's got it already.
It hurts.
It hurts. But he's got it.
All
I'll
right.
turn and look kind of murderously at everybody. Why aren't you laughing?
He went straight into the pun game.
Nice. You're not sure what Arnie has. He's got old, when I say old, I mean like old world, like cardboard boxes that are opened up. And Gordon Rex, the announcer, is looking in, just kind of nodding.
Okay.
I mean,
Arnie's one assistant is trying to hold it together, but you can tell that she's been crying a lot.
our goal is to have Arnie win.
I'll go over there and I'll put my hand on her shoulder and hopefully she recognizes me.
She does not. You look completely different. You're a horrifying creature.
Hey, it's Christian from, the Dragon Horse. I kind of changed out there. I'm super sorry for your loss. We lost a good friend.
And she cries and she's got something cradled in her hand. She shoots over to you. It's like, she's okay. She'll grow back in another year or two. She's got like a little plant seed in her hand.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I wish we were that lucky. Our friend.
I mean,
totally
she'll
different.
never be the same, but she'll be back. She'll be back.
Oh, I feel for you. If there's anything we can do to help you out, just let us know.
Would you like some Terry, miss?
Would you like a slice of Terry?
Would you like some teriyaki?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Dish right there. Teriyaki.
Teriyaki.
We're making
No,
teriyaki.
I just want to get this thing over with and just retire somewhere with Arnie.
I'll just when I hear you guys say teriyaki, I just kind of go.
So you glance down into the
Try
crates,
our
though.
teriyaki. It's not terrible.
You're all
His
fired.
crates are filled with freeze, like individually packaged freeze-dried meats of all kinds. There's like tuna steaks and all kinds, like
wow.
Kobe beef, and they're all labeled.
Wow.
He found a gold mine somewhere.
That's impressive.
Does he still want to win?
Are you going to go over and just kind of strategize with him?
I mean, I figure we'll shoot the shit with him. I mean, we both took some losses and we're ahead of him right now.
Yeah, of course. I mean, of course, he wants to win.
He still wants to win.
Well,
Yeah.
I figure we'll let, if we happen to accidentally win, so be it. If he happens to accidentally win, then, playing is normal.
He's glad to see that everyone on your team is still intact, although he hasn't met the new Fergie yet.
Yeah, I see him looking over at me, still just wearing the hat.
Yeah.
And I just look at him, Arnie, kind of tip my hat for a second.
Yeah, it's like the hat I recognize. Who's this person?
He's the robot.
Yeah, some things happened.
He seems his
Less
shell
like
has
Cannibal
been
Guy.
broken.
Yeah.
I'm a real boy now, Arnie.
Ah, it's a shame. The armored form was quite attractive. You okay though? You okay?
I'm just gonna be like, does this happen? Like, is this normal, Ernie? Have you seen this before?
Impossible. This is ridiculous.
This
No,
bullshit. Or is it just
what
me?
happened?
I got squished by a T-Rex, and then a person came out.
Yeah, I'm just looking at everybody like, yeah, I used to have
not
this
actually
little,
kidding. Like,
I used to have this little.
It's
It's
quite
like a
impossible. I
tube thing on my
I don't
butt.
even know what to say. Are you
it
even
was like
sure
a
that's the same
tube of
person?
toothpaste. You just squeezed a person out of a robot.
You have strange friends.
Yeah, but they're pretty cool.
Good luck to you. Our agreement still stands. Yes.
Yeah.
Agreement still stands.
Good.
Uh,
Good. I
Killing,
am anxious.
fighting one of the terriers, I think, bumped us up. But
I am anxious. The last leg of our competition is different this year.
different.
They have a surprise. It's not going to be televised, it seems.
Well, this seems shady.
Yeah.
Watch your ass.
Okay.
We'll watch yours and you watch ours.
Gives you the patented, trademarked Arnie thumb up.
Yep. There's just one Terry left.
And he looks so pissed.
He does.
And he's got connections to the Royals as well, so that's not good.
I think he's pissed at us.
I'm just staring at the last remaining Terry, one eye twitching, murder in my eyes. Just mumbling to myself, he hit me with a dinosaur.
Right. Right. So the timer goes off and the last group is still gone. So when Gordon Rex takes the stage, he makes the announcement that one team has been eliminated. He the monitor lizards follow him as he goes from each of the remaining teams, and they ask, they're showing off, but what delicacy is going to be the primary, the main dish of the competition this year. So the Hunger Mutilators show the fine collection of all of these just incredible meats from the before times, perfectly preserved. People are oohing and ahhing over that. Many people have never seen an actual cow before. So
They've got a definite edge.
Yeah. Armageddon Brunch, the chefing wizardess Molly Mercury has an interesting spread. They're all vials and like jars of different things, and it seems that each one has like a very enticing kind of smell that comes out of it, and it like just smelling it makes you feel like you've had an entire meal of something very pleasant. She's going to use these to make her special dish. Breakfast at Tiffany's is the team that has been disqualified. No one has seen them since they went on their tour yesterday. The last remaining Terry, and there only needs to be one in the group to count. So the mighty Meat Tones still in the deal.
What did they bring back though?
They have all kinds of meats from an unidentified creature. It's like the size of yours.
Mystery meat.
Yeah, mystery meat. And what do you present? Because you've got two possible things. I mean, you can use them both, but what are you putting forward as your main dish?
I mean, I think our main dish is Terry.
So Dan, I'm going to turn to you, and in an uncharacteristically, at least for my new persona anyway, because I'm a man of few words now, I'm going to get really detailed with you on how delicious I think the meal can be, and talk about how we should make a really good rare steak out of it. Maybe be using the loin of the dinosaur or something, and maybe take some of the brain, which is mostly fat, I think. Maybe
cook it down,
turn it into some kind of foie gras, and make some little cracker things to stick in it and stuff, and it would be really delicious.
We probably got them out of the vending machine.
Huh?
We probably got the crackers out of the vending machine.
Yeah, either chips or crackers. But I mean, brain is basically just fat.
Yeah.
So you can make foie gras out of it.
What do we want to say?
Pate.
T-Rex is our primary with the.
No, it's Terry two ways because
Oh,
the whole
okay.
thing is Terry.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, I'm not giving a short change it by calling him T-Rex. I'm gonna go all the way and just say Terry.
Rub it in. Yeah,
Yeah,
when you announce
just
that the
call it
last
Terry.
Terry is like just staring you down, he makes eye contact with you and he pulls out this, big Bowie knife and just kind of licks the edge looking at you.
Yeah. It can be
And I'll
medium
kind of
rare
lean in
Terry
and look at him.
It can be medium
Don't
rare
worry.
Terry
I'm just
steak with some Terry foie gras with some Terry tartare.
I mean, they were gonna come for us one way or the other. Let's go all in.
Let the last one come too. He'll give us more ingredients.
And so
Turn off the cameras. We don't care.
So
Bring
the
it.
crowd goes quiet as Gordon Rex is now announcing the last mystery leg, where you will be producing a 3-flight meal. You're going to produce in the first 15 minutes, you have to produce an appetizer using ingredients found in your first trial. The second round will be your primary dish, any sides you want to add with it. That must be produced within 1 hour from start to finish. So like within the first 15 minutes, you got to produce this thing. In the next 45, you got to produce your main dish. And then afterwards, after the judges have had time to contemplate the dishes, one final dish, your dessert menu, whatever it might be, must be the completing dish 10 minutes after the main dish is served. That is the thing. And he comes off the stage to us and says, but this year we have a special for all the listening and watching audience out there. Instead of it being viewed with this live audience, everybody's got the cue cards. People are like basically cattle prodding them to cheer.
Yeah.
It's going to be a special engagement. And then coming down on like these floating air discs are the 3 royals.
Wow.
Hover in the air.
Shit.
Your judges will be none other than the royals themselves this year. You'll be sequestered in a special location where these time frames will be taken, and the 1 hour, 10 minutes shows up on the boards. You will have exactly this amount of time to impress, to tantalize, to fill the stomachs of our royals.
Who probably don't like us very much.
And so as they start the buzzer, and everybody, your gear, everything, as the middle royal raises a staff, there's a blinding flash of light. Everything just fades away. And you find yourself in what is popularly known as the ruins. This is the trash heap of the Citadel Scrap. And not only are you in the ruins, you are looking down several feet away into this deep chasm. You are above the pit of the god. All right. So this is one of the precepts of the whole Citadel is like, you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to ask questions about the mysterious god that lives in the pit. You're not supposed to know about the mysterious god that lives in the pit. And the food trucks are lined up so that there's 2 of you on each side of the chasm. Countdown timer has been set up here as well, and 1 hour 9 minutes.
Let's go.
Are we still in the Citadel then?
You're still in the Citadel Scrap. You're just in a new area. It's to the bottom, so it would be the southeast corner.
So the rules still
apply. Yeah,
Okay.
although you're all breaking the rules by being here this close to the god in the pit.
Well, let's get cooking.
I'm so sorry in advance.
Your monitor lizard is still with you, but it seems to be comatose at the moment.
Because the
Interesting.
population's not allowed to. Okay.
Not allowed to record here, which is why I'm concerned that it might be open combat again.
Well, let's start doing what we're supposed to be doing, and I'll keep watch, just in case things go sideways.
So as you guys start preparing your meals, you hear the voice of Gordon Rex being pumped in from somewhere, but you certainly don't see him. You don't see anyone else other than you and your other competitors. An amendment to the contest rules, folks. It's actually not the royals that will be judging you this tourney. No, in fact, you will be creating a sumptuous feast for none other than the god that lies below. The team that's able to rouse it from its sleep, from its hunger, from its slumber. Defeated a truly astounding dish will be the winner this year.
So we're just yeeting our food into the chasm.
You're not exactly sure how this is going to work. You really don't know.
Interesting.
You guys are just, you're at the edge of this smoking chasm that's got just this noxious fumes are coming out. You're surrounded by all the garbage that accumulates in the citadel of scrap that's just been kind of bulldozered here as it's, this is just a big dump is what this is.
Well, this is like a strong contradiction here, but
I have an idea. We don't cook any food.
uh-huh.
We just dump everything in there with all of the grenades that we've got.
Whoa.
Well, our job is to wake it up.
My God, you're right. And I'm going to
what-
jump into the tow truck to do exactly that.
I mean, why bother even dumping the food in? Let's just dump the grenades in then.
Spirit of the game, I guess, or spirit of the competition. I don't know. I mean, I guess you're right. We don't have to.
We got Buddy O meat. We can throw in with it if we want.
Well, let's do this. Let's make something super simple for each round and chuck grenades in with it every round. So
I love it. I love it.
for the final,
so-
for the dessert, we just back our food truck and drop our food truck in the pit.
I think this is a stupid idea.
I mean, we got it on a crane. I mean, we don't necessarily have to. We could just dump the remainder of the food truck in and keep the crane truck.
Just dump the ice cream machine in there.
I don't.
Well, what I want to start off is by the rules in now 13 minutes, you have to produce a dessert or not a dessert, an appetizer. Everyone else is like, they're not quite sure what to do, but they're sticking to the contest rules. Arnie is firing something up. You see he's cooking something over there. This is going to be rules wise is this is an extended check. You guys are going to accumulate successes over the next hour 10.
I mean, I kind of want to cook food just because.
Yeah, let's cook because that's
Up to
the
you
checks
guys.
And
are
then
going to
we'll
be
put
on our
grenades
cooking
on
and
it.
stuff. Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
let's make
Dan,
like some
appetizer. What are we making?
Let's make some like quiche with grenades.
Grenade quiches.
Grenade quiche.
Okay.
All right. Well, make me a cooking check there. What are you making the quiche from? From the ingredients that you've pulled together?
I mean, I assume that some of it's going to be like some vending machine stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
But what else do we got? We got the plant that came out of the toilet,
Got the
yeah.
Vinaconda. Yeah.
the Vinaconda. God, I got to think now. What else do we got?
Well, why don't we do like a fried finger platter? We get some chips out of the vending machine, just batter and
Crunch
deep
'em up.
fry those.
Yeah.
Get the
Yeah.
Vinaconda, batter that, deep fry that.
Kinda
And then we'll
like,
just make a sweet
fried
dip.
pickles.
Yeah, a sweet dip out of the ice cream.
Okay.
And here's
There we
what you should do, Dan. You should. Well, never mind. I don't have them anymore. Damn it! I'm
mean-
not Fergie anymore.
Lay it on me with your thoughts because I'm not that creative.
I was going to
But-
say throw some drugs in with it.
oh,
Fergie doesn't have drugs anymore.
No,
I mean,
Fergie's
Chuck-
not here anymore.
you're hands down the more creative cook here. So
Like I said, just get some batter, fry up Vinaconda, fry up some chips, make a sweet dip out of the ice cream.
there we go.
And then
All right.
Melt some vanilla ice cream down. That way we don't give away we got ice cream yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a +3 bonus since you're using 3 items that you collected along the way. I think at this point you used all the items that you were required to use from the
I think
from
so.
the go bag at the beginning. All right, so make me a check. This dish.
And can I plus it up because it's food service?
Yes, of course.
That's a D24 +3, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow. I got
Damn.
a 24 on a 24 as a nat 24.
All right. Natural success
That's
counts
2 crits
twice
today.
Yeah. And so what do you do with it? You make this, great dish. You see Arnie finishes first, and he's made like this dish of basically like bite-sized sushi and meat bits from all the fresh meats that he has with the dipping sauce. He looks around trying to figure out what to do with it. He walks over to the pit and he looks down, and something's going on there. You're not sure what, because Arnie just hesitates, and you see him like, you've never seen the expression of fright on Arnie's face before. He's gone just white.
I'm not even
After
gonna,
several minutes, you see him just slowly slide everything off the plate into the trench, and he takes a couple of hurried steps back, and then he runs back to his food truck.
Here's my idea. I'm gonna stick with our chips and dip idea that we came up with, but we're gonna plate it up. We're gonna put the grenade on it. I'm just gonna.
Pull the pin, toss it in.
I'm not even gonna look. Just
You're not even going to look. Okay.
because I mean our food truck's cut in half already. I would assume I'm just working at the food truck. I'm gonna prep the dish and yep.
It is yeeted off the edge. Okay.
It is
So
short order cook time.
nothing happens to you because you don't look. Make me a luck check, though.
I assume I'm just eating this. Oh my god.
Okay. You don't hear an explosion.
Maybe that's okay. I don't know.
Okay. Everyone is now well into preparing their regular meals. The main dish. Arnie's, like, everything smells delicious coming over from Arnie's. What's your main dish?
I mean,
Terry.
hot and spicy terry soup.
Well, maybe we skip the soup and just make a teriyaki with remainders of the Vinaconda, some T-Rex.
Okay, because I thought I was thinking
You have
maybe
a
we
main
could
dish, and you can do other things with it, like you can do sides, but this is like the main course that you're cooking now.
Okay.
Look, medium rare terry steak, terry tartare on top of that, terry foie gras on top of that, and you take the bones mixed with a little bit of juice wrung out from some of terry, and you make yourself a gravy out of that, and you pour that
okay.
on top of all of it.
There we go.
There we go. Terry
That
gravy.
is decadent on decadent on decadent on gravy.
And it's terry across the board.
I would,
Yep.
before the T-Rex attacked, I did gather some of that fruit that was in that oasis. Maybe we'll do a little bowl of fruit on the side, and we'll put the grenade in the bowl of fruit.
There we go. There we go.
A pineapple grenade.
Pineapple grenade.
Before the 15 minutes are up, the last Terry goes over, and he's about to pitch his appetizer. You're not sure what it is. It looks like some kind of soup, like maybe an au jus sauce with little burgers of some meat of some sort. And it looks like he's taking your cue, like he's attempting not to look, but then he his foot slides and he tries to catch himself so he doesn't fall into the chasm himself, and he looks down.
Oh no.
Make some rolls here.
I mean, my plan is just to yeet everything into it. No fucks given. We're throwing grenades in.
PG-13.
Sorry.
Yeah, he looks down, and he also, not only does his face just kind of just lose all the color, his long black hair just streaks of white start coming through it, like he's aging in front of you. And something inside, it's just like you blink and something came up and just grabbed Terry, just pulls him into the chasm.
Oh no.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not that upset, but I don't know.
Chance of winning goes up.
Or losing, because now it's already had a Terry.
With the last minute on the clock for the appetizer, the last team comes up. It is the wizarding chef Molly Mercury, and she's got one of her aides who's screaming and crying, and she's got her bound with some spell. Takes her right up to the edge of the cliff, rips her throat out with a dagger, and pushes her in.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
thinking.
Damn.
I mean, going
These
for the
people,
goal,
they're
I
not
guess.
even cooking them. They're just doing it raw.
They're just feeding them
What-
raw.
What a bunch of scrubs. We got this in the bag.
She looked, but there was no change on her expression at all. She marches back to the truck.
She's tied with
She
the
is
Royals, though,
hardcore.
right?
Mhm.
So she might know.
Might know, or she's just that crazy.
Yeah. All right.
All right, last dish. You have a whole bunch of stuff going on there. Like, so I heard the fruit, the two cherries, the vinaconda again you're using. Anything else?
I think that's it
Some of the bone stuff
Some of the bone
to
stuff.
make a gravy.
mixed
yeah.
with some terry to
make
make
it-
kind of like a gravy. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Roll it +5.
+5. Let me go ahead.
Oh, you
Probably
know what
doesn't
you could
matter.
do? You know what you could do?
What?
After everything's on the plate, just for that little bit of, chef's kiss, you could take something really wild out of one of the vending machines, like chips or something like that, crush it up and kind of sprinkle it on top for a little crunch on top of all the wet stuff.
I was gonna
I'm
cast
getting
second
hungry
sight.
now.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna cast second sight just because I don't think I'm gonna roll well. So if
Okay.
I burn it on the second sight, it's okay, and if I get
Go
a
for it.
benefit, it's even better. All right, this is fine. I don't think I get any. It's failure,
No, fail. Get nothing
which
from it. Yep.
which is fine. It
Yeah.
gets a bad roll. I hope out of the way.
I don't think that's how random number generators work, but I'll leave you to your theory.
Oh no!
So 10. Yeah. So you make this. I mean, you make it to spec. You make what you expect to make. So how do you deliver it? Looks like, unless you want to wait to see what other people are doing, it looks like you finished before anyone else did. And actually, everyone's kind of eyeballing each other to see what people are going to do.
Yeah.
This was
pin.
basically raw meat and like barely cooked steak and so on and so forth. Do we want to take another try at it?
Nah.
We have
if we
time.
got time,
Yeah.
I'll take a try at it. Step aside.
Oh God.
Go for it, Louis.
Now, I'm not trained in any form of cooking,
you still have the +5. You're not trained, so it's a D10, not a D20.
oh, I
that
forgot
you
to.
roll.
No, never mind.
1d10 plus 5. Here we go.
Yep.
Come on now.
Hey.
God
Now I'm
dang.
gonna burn.
You're gonna burn.
Now I'm gonna burn all my remaining luck and add 30 to it.
Oh my gosh.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my god!
Louis creates this astounding like full 4-course, meal here that just puts yours to shame, Frank. You just open a trash bin and throw yours in.
I take the vinaconda and I stick it on one of those like pasta grinders and I make like some like zucchini noodles out of it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, pasta
Nice.
on the side.
But
just a
since you
little
did have to
little thing of
cook
pasta.
twice, what ends up happening is so Mercury is delivering hers first. And so what she does actually is you hear screaming from inside of her truck as she sealed in the rest of her helpers.
Oh no!
And she stands outside of it. And she's waving her wand around. She just seems to be doing some kind of incantation. Okay. And you hear the screams from inside as her food truck is condensed down into what looks to be the size of a serving tray. Blood just pours out, squirts out of the vehicle as whoever was inside was just mashed in with this thing. And it's created a plate of food, to which she sits on the ground and she starts chanting as it catches fire and the fire burns. And you guys it smells wonderful, whatever she did. And the sacrificial dinner wafts over to the pit, and it looks like something is inhaling it as you see, the smoke just kind of being sucked down into the trench.
Yeet it, Louis. Yeet it.
All of you feel like a rumble in the ground, as if like a mighty stomach has been awoken, tantalized, perhaps, and then it settles. So it's not, the god is not quite awake, but its hunger is present.
Jake hasn't had his turn yet. Clearly, it's not me who's doing it.
Joe, do you want to do your offering, or do you want to wait to see what the other? Only Arnie is left. Terry hasn't appeared.
Well, I'm going to. I'll go ahead and I'll offer it. It's better to serve these things fresh, you know.
Okay, so how do you do it?
I'll get one of those, like a white towel over my arm with a serving dish on it, and a plate with all the stuff on it.
I have such a good idea.
Oh,
Pour all of it, put everything you just made into like a to-go bag. Okay?
perfect.
Put it all in a to-go bag. But here's the kicker. Put a grenade in the to-go bag. Pull the pin, close the bag, and chuck it up in the air above the pit so that it explodes and rains down your dinner into the pit.
My God.
It's aerosolized.
Before we do this, let us all say a prayer to Buddy-O.
2, 5, no 3.
Oh, 3.
Yeah.
So
This will be a holy hand grenade of deliciousness.
unfortunately, what I would call for in this instance is a luck check.
Oh no!
Do you want me?
Blew all your luck.
Oh no, we shouldn't do that.
Jake,
then.
I mean, I can throw it, and like while you're pouring it in the bag, I'm just gonna go. Give me that thing. This is taking too long, and I'm just gonna grab it, pull the pin on a grenade, chuck it in the bag, close the bag, and chuck it as hard as I can. I'm not even close to the edge.
I'll buy it
above the edge of the pit.
I'll jump. That's what happens, and you just cram this wonderful buffet, this just exquisite menu of food into a bag, a to-go bag with a grenade.
He's like
and
trying to
hop
be careful about it.
Yeah.
I
Like,
just grab it out of his hands.
Can we pre-grease that bag even?
it. Just grease up the bag.
Grease up the bag.
Ring out some
All right.
pizzas on it.
I mean, like that's how you know it's good food is the bag
Exactly.
is greasy.
If the bag is see-through, I mean, it's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like let's
Eddie,
pre-grease
make
that.
me a luck roll as you do this.
Come on, Eddie.
No.
Holy crap. How is that not? Wait a second. Okay. As a, I don't think I have any kind of special buffs or anything like that as a wasteland warrior, do I?
No.
I want
No.
to buy you a reroll, and I don't even know how to.
Yeah.
Players can't buy rolls.
I
Players
know.
don't buy rerolls.
That is,
Um,
even with my boosted luck, that is 1 over.
Right.
One over.
So
Oh,
what
God.
happens is the bag arcs in the air, and you're all expecting the grenade to go off, and it doesn't. And the bag just plummets down into the pit.
All right.
I mean, it's still
However-
a good, it's still a good dish.
However, everyone feels the rumbling beneath their feet again, and it's extended this time. And actually, there's a sound that starts coming out of the pit as well. It's kind of this wailing. You would almost say like snoring sound, and the rumbling beneath your feet continues for several minutes before it settles down.
Did we put
It's
it
still a good dish.
it is still a really good tip. 44, I think he had total on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Arnie has made his dish. He's bringing this huge pot of chili made with all kinds of meats and beans and all kinds of fun stuff. And he's looking at you guys. You know, one of them burnt the offering. One of them, well, he didn't know you tried to explode it, but delivered it via paper bag. He's not quite sure what to do with it.
Don't look, Arnie. Just dump.
Okay. Yeah. See, here's what we're gonna do.
I mean, I'll yell at him.
Okay. Hey, he made his luck roll. He goes over to the pit, and he's trying to think of something that would deliver this better. And then he thinks about it a little bit more. Then he goes back. He comes back with this 2-tank flamethrower thing.
Oh,
He lays the pot right at the side. And he just engulfs it in flames so that the smell just kind of just fills the pit. I mean, it's charring everything inside, but that wonderful smell of this dish is just everywhere. And again, you almost feel this huge inhalation that comes from the bottom of the pit. And the rumbling continues this time. It doesn't stop.
Okay. So looking around this area, this chamber that we're in, do I see any cameras of any kind? Any?
You don't see anything. It's just you. It's just the
three
rest
teams
of the
now.
contestants and this pit, and surrounded by junk and garbage.
Okay. That's good news.
Have you looked at any of this junk and garbage?
Well, let's worry about the competition first. You three make it. I'm going to go throw that magic lady in the pit.
I mean, I was kind of thinking the same thing, to be honest.
I'll load
Right.
up.
Well, you've got 10
I'll load up
minutes
my
to
assault
deliver
rifle
your
with a bag of
final-
the rubber bullets,
You all cook.
just in case.
Yeah. And I'm going to charge over there and try and grapple her and throw her in the damn pit.
Fair game.
I'll just get all of our ice cream ready for dessert.
I cast the spell Muscle.
Yes. It's almost as good as superpower Rich.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I tell you what. I am going to roll to see. Okay, because she sacrificed her entire kitchen.
Yeah.
So you're not exactly sure what it is that she's doing for a dessert, but she's working. She started like a little campfire on like one of these little grills, and she's doing something there. She's still making something. She's bent over. Looks like her attention is taken up. But as you come in, you're not able to take her by surprise. So
That's fair.
initiative.
Okay. God. A 12. I did okay for me.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's actually. Oh, it's tied.
If we're going by agility, she wins.
Yeah. In fact, all right. So she sees you coming. She's going to cast a spell. She turns around. Looks like she was almost ready for someone to try something like this.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. See if I can do it just from the book in here. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. Okay, so can you roll from this? Yeah, here we go. All right, 17. Cast releases a single lightning bolt aimed at one target. All right. You only take 7 points of damage, but your armor can soak up.
I take 3 or soak 3, so I'll take 4 points of damage.
4. Yeah. Yeah, that was her go-to. And she did not do well on the spell.
Okay.
So lightning bolt arches across to you, and then she looks in horror as you're on her. Go ahead. What are you doing?
I just want to grapple. I want to grab her.
So
and
melee roll to get a hold of her.
I'm just going to roll my trophy just because it's the same stats. 18. I'll go ahead. I want to spend some luck to make sure. So I'll take that up to a 20.
Okay. Well, you've got her. She's bound. Now, unless you're trying to squeeze her to death, what happens on subsequent rounds is she can try and get out of your, being held. But so far, you've got her held, which means she can't cast.
Good.
So that's good.
Good.
So what do you want to do? You've got her held. She's biting and scratching and trying to kick you in the nards, but sumo wrestling turtle don't have nards.
Yeah. I want to drag her over to the edge of the pit.
Okay.
And then probably on my round after that, push her in.
All right. So she's going to have one chance to try and get out. So you can make a strength or an agility check.
Strength.
She's going to use agility, of course.
I'm going to luck that up to a 20 as well.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I didn't
Nowhere
need to,
near.
but that's
Nowhere
still.
near. You toss her in.
Yeah.
This, unfortunately, does count as your dessert.
Oh, no.
Oh, well.
I hope she was delicious. Quick, throw the ice cream in with her.
All right. Make me a luck check, Chuck.
Oh, I have a luck of 3 now.
Yeah.
And I got a 13.
Okay. Well, the rumbling continues on the ground. You guys don't really know what's happened, so you continue to cook on. All right, I'm gonna. Okay. So Arnie looks over at you guys. He just saw that you just pitched the other contestant in. He's like, what's
2. And there were 2.
Okay. And as you guys consider this, out of the trench, you guys, the rumbling increases, and these thick black tentacles kind of breach the outside. Because they just kind of come over the side of the chasm. They start wailing about, and like they're trying to find you. All of you are cooking right near the edge. So unfortunately, what that luck check was for is to see where you were standing in proportion to that. And Christian, you're right there.
Yeah. They're having some turtle soup to go along with that.
So was
wizard.
Arnie as he stepped away from his
no.
cook. So you're both kind of together as he was walking towards you to find out, hey, what's going on? And so these tentacles are out reaching, grasping for you. What I'm going to do is just make an attack roll on both of you. Christian, one of the
22.
tentacles wraps around you.
22's a hit.
And Arnie, you're both like grabbed and picked up into the air. And as you're doing this, one of the tentacles rises out of the pit, and impaled on this tentacle is the form of the last Terry, who's laughing maniacally as he's coming up. And the lower part of his body seems to have merged with this tentacle. And as he's coming up, his eyes are blazing with fire. He's just, looks like he's gone mad. It's like, hey, I may have lost my brothers in this cooking competition, but I tell you what I won't lose. My revenge. It seems like he's controlling the tentacles.
What?
Oh no.
Oh no.
So like his voice booms across the canyon as this happens. So all of you hear this. As more of these tentacles start to come up over the chasm edge. What do you guys do?
Cannon.
I'm gonna shout out to Terry. So you're dropping out of the contest?
We've got a cannon with incendiary rounds to shoot at him.
That's right.
If you drop out of the contest, Terry, I say we concede to Arnie, so he's the winner.
That checks out with me.
Well, you're saying that. I'm going to be trying to grab my axe and cut myself free.
I mean, I'm trying to shoot Chuck free, but
Yeah, I was going to say I'm more apt to go up onto the cannon.
Okay. So yeah, this is giving you guys a free round to do stuff. So Christian, he got you by the legs. You're kind of dangling, so you have access to your weapons. If you want to grab your axe, you don't even have to roll. Actually, do roll to hit, because if you fumble, you're going to hit yourself.
Okay, I got a 13.
You're fine. Go ahead and do damage.
10
10 points of damage. Okay. You bite into that tentacle, and this black ichor flows out. It actually smells like all the dishes that have gone down. It smells good.
Ooh.
Smells good, but your blow is not enough to sever the tentacle.
Okay.
eat it. Just eat it next time.
Arnie, he didn't fumble. He sees what you've done, and he gets the smell in his nostrils. He's like, ow, ow, ow. He just starts eating it. He starts biting into the tentacle.
My idea, exactly.
Yeah. So Louis, you're making kind of this declaration. Okay. And Frank, you said you're going to try and shoot to help Christian get away.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to shoot at the tentacle that's holding him.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't miss.
I mean, no promises.
Okay. Big target. That hits.
Nice.
Okay. Let me see. I don't remember what our damage was because we
It's
have
D10 if you're using that rifle.
No, I'm using
No?
the cannon.
You're using the cannon.
I was
Oh my
gonna go up
gosh.
on the cannon.
Yeah.
Or
All
you
right,
using
it
your
should be-
sniper rifle.
No, I'm gonna use the cannon.
All
with
right.
the
So the
incendiary
turret gun
rounds.
is 3d12.
We got incendiary rounds on it too.
Yep. So that's fine. It'll just be on fire as well. So 3d12. Go ahead and roll the damage.
I mean, we might as well go big. Come on.
13 points of damage. All right. Now, normally it does have armor, but it actually fire is one of its banes. So at 13 points, it does actually sever through the tentacle that's holding
Nice.
Christian. Christian, you drop back to the side of the chasm. Arnie's still trying to eat his way through the tentacle. He yells out, "It tastes like licorice!"
Black licorice or regular?
All right. And so, Fergie, what were you doing?
Well, I was going to get on the cannon, but Dan preempted me.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I have no idea what I'm going to do because I have no other weapons.
You can take my sniper rifle if you want.
I do think we had another assault rifle in
Oh.
the truck.
Yeah.
We had another
Yeah.
assault rifle. We actually had a spare assault rifle.
Yeah, I mean, either way, if you want to toss me the sniper rifle,
You
if
can
I'm,
just grab it.
if
There's
I'm-
an extra one
yeah,
in there. Yeah.
I'll grab the sniper rifle, I guess, and take aim. Now, since sorry, I'm trying to deal with changing characters here.
No, I know.
Since I am
Sorry.
now a wasteland warrior, at the beginning of any round, I have to roll a d5 at my current level anyway to add to my attack bonus, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so
So
that's
you're
a
gonna add
plus 2
2.
on there.
Mhm.
All right, so all right, so I will take aim.
Yeah.
with
What
the
are you
sniper
aiming
rifle.
at?
I'm going to aim at Terry's forehead.
Okay. Armor class is going to be a little higher because it's a smaller target than just the tentacle, but go for it.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what all my stuff is now. Okay, so that's just my straight attack bonus. Okay, that's all I get. Okay,
Yeah, you're 5th level or 4th. Wait, what level are you?
3.
third level.
3rd level. So it's okay. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
A D20 plus agility plus that too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have no agility modifier, so
Still one action die, and you got the D5 down.
5. That's not going to make any difference.
Okay, you do get the plus. Yeah, that's going to miss actually. Yep,
Yeah.
that's going to miss. So bling goes wide. All right, so now is initiative. Go ahead and roll, guys. I'm going to have Arnie just go last in the round. Good roll.
Good Lord. How am I rolling so damn low on all of these? Jeez.
Frank does well. Looks like you're first, Frank.
I mean, this is an easy one. I shoot again.
But what do you shoot at? Christian's free.
This time, the tentacle holding Arnie.
Arnie. Okay, go ahead.
You know, we still like him. Oh no.
Oh, that's going to miss, but it's not a critical miss.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it just goes wide. You don't hit him. Creature goes next.
Shoot.
And the remaining Terry is going to go after Christian. He is having multiple tentacles converge on Christian's location. So 320. So we got that's 3 actions there. So 8. One of them hit. One of them got one of them critted. And it's basically just coming down to like bash you, to slap
Okay.
you. Crit table.
Is that the monster crit table?
Yeah. I think it's rollable in here. I can find it. Tables. Crit tables. Sorry, guys. I don't know my way around this very well. Where are the tables on
It's the 3 lines
here? Okay, yeah.
between the book and the music. If you imported the DCC module, it would be hiding in
Crap.
there.
Okay. I apparently didn't. So I'm just gonna roll.
Do you know what monster crit table it is? I've got it up.
Giant.
Giant.
Yep. And is it a D20 or a D100?
D20.
Okay. So what is 2?
Broken arm. Extra D10 damage. 1 arm is crippled. I lose 1 strength permanently.
Yep. Until you get it healed. I mean,
The arm
yeah.
cannot be used until healed. Yeah.
Ouchies.
So yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say it does say that the arm never heals back to the original position. So it's a permanent, not a temporary strength loss.
Mhm. Okay. Although I still think that there are certain clerical healings that can still fix that. Only 7 points of damage. That's the D12 and the D10, but it was like very precise. It just pulverizes the arm.
Okay. I rolled my armor and I rolled higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So no damage, but you still suffer the effects from the
Broken
crit.
arm.
Yeah. So that was at 18. Who's next?
It would be me.
It's like 11. Jake is at 11.
I think I got a 12.
Oh, you got a 12. Oh, you sure did. Wow. Okay.
Well, that goes my axe. I'll pull out my trusty bronze trophy because I can use that with one hand.
It's getting a lot of mileage.
It's getting a lot of mileage.
That trophy's done good by us.
We're putting that on a shelf when we're done with this.
No, we're not. I'm keeping it. I'll just run up to the closest tentacle and I'm just going to bash it with my bronze trophy. Hang on, I have to adjust my numbers here because my going from 22 strength to 21 dropped my modifier by 1. Oh, come on, roll for me. 22 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
8 damage.
All right. Okay, it takes some damage. It seems like bludgeoning doesn't work as well against it because there's nothing inside that's particularly breakable. But it does look like you did something to it as it pulls the tentacle back kind of quickly, which is Louis next then, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume, just based on my limited knowledge of stuff, that rubber is less hard than metal. So my rubber bullets probably won't do anything. Guess I'll stick with the shotgun. I'll get within 50 feet of it and take how far into the pit is old god Terry?
He's actually out of the pit, almost look like he's being puppeted by a tentacle, although it seems like he's in control. Roll 2d6 times 10. That's how far away he is for your range. 50 feet.
50. Okay. So, all right, then I'll get within 50 feet of him, and I will stand on the lip of this chasm and take a shot at him with my shotgun.
Okay. Wow,
hey, there we go.
Okay, so, two things. Make me a luck check.
I fail.
Okay. You blow off a portion of Terry's face, and he kind of goes limp a little bit, and the tentacles start like writhing around uncontrolled. But unfortunately, you got so close to the edge when you pulled that shotgun, you almost fall. And as you do, you look down, and as you look down, there is a gigantic yellow pupiled eye that looks back up at you, and it blinks. I want you to make me a save. We'll do this as let's call this a willpower save, most definitely.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
I'm going to look him dead in the eye. I want to say, I got a machine full of ice cream for you.
Yeah. Nice. It blinks. Okay, so Awesome Arnie's turn. He is going to bite through his tentacle, dropping to the ground, and he yells out, "Now, Velma! Now!" And his cooking vehicle kind of opens, and like there's this huge turret that comes up, and Thelma, his last helper, is manning this machine gun, and they're going to try and blast the last Terry into oblivion. Oh, unfortunately, she misses. But it's a barrage of just like high caliber bullet fire that's coming out of Awesome Arnie's cart.
I love Awesome Arnie just more and more.
Yeah. I think I missed Fergie. Did Fergie do anything?
Fergie goes after Jake.
Okay, yeah. Fergie, go ahead.
All right.
I mean,
I'll
you can
just
still-
try and take another shot at the last Terry with the sniper rifle, I guess.
sure.
It's got great range and D14 damage.
14. I don't know if that hits.
You forgot to roll your D5.
Yeah, roll
for
the
attack
D5 too.
Oh, right. I
It'll
have to
make-
roll my
yeah,
D.
It'll make a
Right.
difference.
I got to get used to that every round.
Like a D
15.
die.
That hits.
Nice.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage and add another point to it because you get your D5 as damage added.
What's the roll
D14.
It's just a flat D14.
for 14?
Well,
Which is-
plus one.
Still a
Plus
lot
one.
of damage. Oh, come on.
All right. You do hit the Terry,
Man.
and the bullet gets into him. He jerks a little bit, which causes more spasming to the tentacles.
Let's go down already.
Okay. So as this happens, the Terry is like he looks like he's on his last, but he's still got one eyeball that's just still glowing green.
One crazy
He's
eye.
staring right at you guys, knowing that it's your fault that his brothers are dead.
Only
But
one of them.
as this is going on, Louis, since you stared right into the abyss and made casual conversation with it, the eye kind of floats up a little bit. This is the creature's turn, and there's like a big, kind of like a squid-like beak underneath it, and it opens, and like everybody hears like this shrieking sound, but in your head, Louis, you hear, "Do you got Rocky Road?"
Hell yeah, we do.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, guys, let's one more round. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if we got Rocky Road or not, but we can make Rocky Road happen. Of course, I think Jake's the only one who knows that. So
Yeah. Everybody else just heard this like shrieking.
Scream.
Yeah. It looks like Eddie's going to go first this time.
yeah, pop another round off.
Yeah, it looks like he's just hanging on by a thread there.
Another one. I'm rolling nothing but ones and twos.
Well,
and
at least you're getting the one on the D5 and not your D20.
Mm.
10. I don't know that even hits him.
That's going to miss. Yep, sure enough. All right, who's after Eddie? Eddie went at 16.
Frank.
Frank's at 11.
Terry, you sucked at life and you're going to suck even more at death.
Oh,
Oh,
crit.
Oh, roll the damage. Roll the crit.
Shit, what was it? 3D12?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
24 points of damage. That's enough. You don't need to roll the crit. You blow the remaining Terry off the tentacle.
Nice.
And yeah, actually, let's we're at time anyway, so let's just skip to what happens. Now, no longer controlled by a host of any kind. The tentacles, like more of them, kind of slap on the edge, and they just pull the bulk of the god up. And so, what everybody sees is this giant eyeball that crests the chasm that's staring right at Louis.
I'm imagining seeing this from our point of view, and it's just as this thing comes up, it's like standing on the surface of the moon. Like it's just entirely eclipsed him, and he's just this tiny figure in front of
Everybody
like a
make
small
willpower checks
planetoid.
except for Louis.
I got a 19.
Barney.
Oh
That's
God.
Barney's okay. Didn't anybody freak out?
Fergie.
Fergie. All right, Fergie.
I freaked out.
Yeah.
New human brain susceptible to
New human brain.
New human brain.
I like doing the fight, flight, or freeze. What is Fergie more?
New brain, who dis?
What is Fergie more likely to do?
I feel like he just stands still. Just
I'm
goes
probably just
statue.
gonna stand there. Like
Freeze.
probably
Okay,
just
yep.
I'm probably just gonna like slowly take my hat off and set it down very calmly. And then I mean, again, I'm still buck naked. So, and then I'm probably just going to like drop to my knees and start weeping.
Okay.
God.
New human brain, no sadness.
Yeah. Everyone else
Brain,
pass?
no word.
Yeah.
I got a 20. Does a 20
Yeah.
pass?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
How about
I mean,
Christian?
you
What did you get?
Yeah.
You never know.
I got a 19.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. All right, Louis. So this enormous eye that's just filling up all of your vision, just looking at you, and it blinks slowly.
I'll turn back to the food truck and shout, "He wants Rocky Road!"
I'll go get on that ice cream machine, pump some quarters in it.
Give it to Terry or not Terry. Give it to Arnold to give to him.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, do we got Rocky Road in there?
Make me a luck check.
God damn it.
All right. You don't have Rocky Road, but you have a whole
Sorry,
bunch of ice
sorry.
cream that you
Language
just got ejected out. So you get this armful of ice cream. If you call Arnie over to pitch it in.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Of course, I'd roll a 20 on a luck check.
Arnie makes his.
Nice.
So like he hears what you're saying. He's like, well, Rocky Road is just a combination of pulls out 4
Nice.
different ice creams and tosses them in.
Nice.
And before your sanity is completely blasted, you guys find yourself teleported back to the cheering crowds who have been seeing like the numbers on the scoreboard. And with that last pitch of the ice cream, which they gave to Arnie because he hadn't yet delivered his dessert, but everyone else did, he does win
Nice.
by just a scant few points.
Hey,
And considering
that's
there's
okay.
only 2 contestants alive, you make second. Right. So there's, crowd roars. You guys are a little stunned at what just happened. And as Gordon Rex come over, he covers his microphone and he cuts it so no one else can hear. And he looks at you guys and says, "You're gonna have to sign some paperwork. You can never discuss what you saw at the pit." Do you understand?
Done.
Yeah. I don't
Just
think
my-
we'll
my-
ever want to.
But
When he
our
asked-
word won't mean as much unless we were citizens.
Ooh.
I was going to basically say the same thing.
Louis,
Just-
make me a charisma check. And if you want, if you guys were thinking about it at the same time, what does
I
Frank
have
say?
a skill called bargain.
That'll work. Frank, what were you going to
was-
say?
I was going to use word of command.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I tell you
with
what. You roll the spell. Louis, you make your roll.
20's okay.
20's good.
Okay. Louis, make your roll.
I did. It was a 15.
All right. He stops for a moment. He looks at your group. And well, actually, Arnie won. But he looks at your group. He looks at Arnie and says, "All right, look, here's the deal. I can get you guys citizenship except for the turtle. There's no way that's going to fly. The rest of you, we got a deal."
We got a deal.
Right. So Rex
Sorry,
does
Christian.
cuts the audio back on and makes the announcement. Awesome Arnie is the winner this year. He's presented with the key to his establishment. There's a bunch of fanfaring, and I'm just going to go to the end here real quick. And so what happens afterwards, after it all calms down? Arnie's a little shell-shocked, as is his assistant. But he comes over to you guys and basically gives you like everything that you need
Nice.
to run your business on the island, etc. The rest of you guys who now have citizenship are to go later in the week, go down to North Station, pick up the paperwork, get all that done. And
Hey,
yeah,
Now we got property.
While
you
all
have
of this is
property.
happening and they're making the deal, behind them, I'm still kneeling on the ground
Yeah.
weeping, and my mouth just opens and just foam comes out.
That's wonderful.
Right. Yeah. So credits roll. And so what was going on there is the Royals, their continuing research is to try to find a way to tap into the power of the god of the pit. And they found out that, well, like
It
most
likes Rocky
creatures,
Road.
the way to the creature's brain is through its stomach. And so they arranged the events this year to see if it would help. And yet you guys roused something. May not be the actual god in the pit, but something was roused.
Nice.
We got something.
Yeah. Yep. And everybody except for Christian, because
I'm a
you're
giant
just
turtle.
way too mutant.
Yeah, I'm
You're
too
way
weird
too
now.
mutant.
Maybe before. Not now.
That's okay. With all of our citizenship, I'm sure we'll be able to get something
Right.
going.
So
I mean,
yeah,
we
there we go.
basically, assuming if Chauncey gets citizenship too,
Yeah.
we saved ourselves like 400 gold.
Nice.
Yeah. So so the credits will roll at that point, guys. The food truck war is over for the year. You've got a really good bond with Arnie, who's got a new shop, which you know is going to be problematic for him. So he'll probably be calling on your aid through things. You got a brand new island made specifically for a diner that he set up.
Yeah.
Now that some of you are actual citizens, you can actually claim it as property, which is something Arnie couldn't have done himself.
Nice.
So you claim it as property. And there we go. So if we ever pick up Umerica again, we have some other plot threads to go through, and characters have made it through, barely, but made it through.
Yeah.
Boy, I early on tonight, I was about ready to just write the whole thing off.
You guys got so lucky. The T-Rex I had set up for the first barrage of missiles were going to be the explosives. That was like likely to be just a total player wipeout.
The Nat 1.
Yeah, Nat 1. And the second set were all the take it alive missiles.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, you got so lucky.
Nice.
Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and we're after time, so let's do our outs here. Eddie, you got anything you want to plug?
Just that I'm absolutely dumbfounded and astonished and beside myself. I can't believe that tonight went the way it went. Thank you so much. And I think I'm really thinking hard about only wearing the hat going forward.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, I don't have anything to plug. I'll pass that on to everybody else.
Hey, Dan, what do you got?
I mean, I'm kind of right there with you. I rolled like 2 Nat dice tonight, which is remarkable for me.
Mhm.
And they came at like actually useful opportunities. I'm amazed also that we didn't die immediately.
So lucky.
And even further that we like survived the end. But I'll say this every time. Come check out our Discord. It's where we chat and stuff, talk about games like this. When we're done, we go in there, chat it up a little bit, post our dank memes. Or just our memes. I don't know if they're dank. They might not be.
You got frog memes.
We got frog memes. I mean, they're popular, right?
Yeah.
At
Dan,
least an
everybody.
alternative to cat memes. Jake, what you got,
Right.
Jake?
Man, I'm just blown away by everything. We did well. Go us.
We shouldn't have, but we did.
Louis looked into the eye of insanity and said, "Hey,
Want some ice cream?
Want some ice cream? Salesman of the year.
exactly." Chuck, leader of the Kobolds, what do you got going on?
So, yeah, you can catch us normally twitch.tv/Defenders of Kobold. Here in Danger Strangers in 2 weeks, Bert wrapped up Umerica tonight for us. We're going to actually be playing Crypt of the Devilich, the Goodman Games Kickstarter that wrapped up a handful of months ago. So you can get your first peek at it in action. 2 weeks, 9 p.m. Central, here on Goodman Games Official. It's going to be the group of us here, plus Jeremy, and we got a special guest player, Jordan, the PH is silent. He's going to be joining in, so we'll have a fantastic crew. We're doing the 5th edition version, so they'll all be level 15 5th edition D&D characters. So
Be bad.
it'll be great. But yeah, you can check our normal stuff on Defenders of Kobold. This Wednesday, we're kicking off a brand new Pathfinder 2 campaign. Bert will be there, Dan will be there, Jake will be there. We'll also have Jeremy and Jeff from the Lollygaggers. So that'll be the Fallen Kingdom of Ruse this Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central. You can catch us out Thursday on Defenders, 9 p.m. for Watercolors and Warriors, our 5th Ed Ghibli-inspired campaign. And this Friday, Basic Fantasy role-playing game. 9 p.m.
A lot of
Central.
stuff going on.
A lot of stuff.
There you go. Hey, and catch me at twitch.tv/Steam Steel Murder. We stream on Tuesdays, which is first edition Dungeons and Dragons. Friday, we do BX or other classic versions of Dungeons and Dragons. Sundays, we alternate between a long-term Shadowrun game and then just something fun. This Sunday, I think we're doing some GURPS Traveler, at least having a chat about setting up the game. And check out the podcast at Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com. They're over a decade worth of podcasting goodness there. Guys, that was so much fun. We have got some cool characters going forward, so maybe we will visit this again.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching those out there.
See y'all later.
Thanks.
And good eating.
Good eating. Not by Frank.